Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm super excited you guys are here for another Magical Keto Mommy video. I'm Kimberly Cox, also known as Magical Keto Mommy, and I'm super excited to invite you into my little corner of YouTube. So I'm going to try to do this fast because I've tried to record like a podcast and this episode once before and keep getting interrupted. So we're going to try to get through this pretty quickly here. So I have things planned, but they're not all the way planned. So today I figured I would just come to you. It is technically Tuesday. I try to do something motivational, inspirational on Mondays. So we're just going to throw it there, and I'm going to talk to you guys about grace because that's something that's very near and dear to my heart. I have been kind of running around like crazy trying to balance everything. And I was saying in the video that I just recorded that you guys won't get to see that I feel like as women, we have all these balls up in the air, and we're trying to juggle everything. And we need to get to a point where, sometimes you get tired and you just need a rest. And you need to either be able to put down most of the balls, if not all of them, for a few minutes, for a day, for something, and relax. Or you need to at least be able to pick and know which ones you can put down. Which ones are, I don't want to say not as important, but which ones can, you can not pay attention to for a little bit and it be okay. I for one know as a single mom that if I put the ball of my children down over here, and if it was during a weekend or when the kids are home from school, they would not let me do that, would they now? They would be a little bit upset if I did that. So you kind of got to know what you can put down and what you need to just kind of keep trying to go with. I was saying also that I was very, like, I felt like I was on this treadmill and like things just kept getting added, but nothing was being taken away. And I was saying that really is life. Like, in its essence, that really is what it is. We kind of keep getting more things added and we kind of balance things. And sometimes we'll take a step away from something or whatever for a little bit. But ultimately, like, it doesn't stop. Life doesn't stop lifing. You kind of just keep going. So you have to learn, like I said, when you need breaks, you have to preferably know how long you can go before you're going to burn out. I know that's hard in a lot of cases, but know your signs when you're starting to burn out. Because the last thing you want to do is drop everything without some type of a safety guard in place, if you will. If I just crashed and burned and slept for 14 hours while my kids were home and they didn't get any food and nobody got anything, I think there'd be some pretty upset people in my life that would be really worried about me. So when it comes down to it, you have to kind of know your signs, know when you're starting to burn out, and then be able to kind of figure out the things that you can set down. The things that you can go, okay, I can set this down here for a little bit, pick it back up in a day or two, we'll be good. That also being said, I will say, like, I was really excited because at the end of August, I had everything. I was like getting things ready for YouTube channel and podcast to go up. And I was like, okay, I got down to like the last 5 or 6 days and I'm like, okay, I'll do these things and this thing because I'm still trying to run my other businesses and still trying to do the mommy thing and keep up with school stuff and house stuff. And it was just crazy. My house was a complete wreck, so I had to take like 3 days and clean. And I couldn't do anything but that because, well, sanitary conditions are kind of a good thing. And, not slipping on pieces of paper that the kids have tore up all over the place. It's another really good thing. So after I'd gotten done with all that and I kind of came back and I was like, okay, we have like 6 or 7 days to figure this out. And I was trying to kind of get back into the swing of things. And how many of you know, show of hands here, I'm going to raise mine because I know I'm doing it. I've done it before. When you are in momentum and you're doing things and you have a schedule and you have a way of doing things And then all of a sudden you stop. Something happens. It's different. It's not the same. It's hard to get back into that momentum to keep things going again. That is why from now on, I am waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, even on weekends. Yes, I am. I learned my lesson this weekend that not waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and not getting everything done early, yeah, that doesn't work. So leave it to me to learn that lesson the hard way, but here we are. So I got behind, and then I was like, okay, I have this like Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing coming up, and it was, it wasn't like a holiday, but it was like, I know I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to work on this. And I forgot that we had a really awesome Friday, Saturday, Sunday training through our company, my network marketing company. And so thankful for amazing opportunities and being trained by super awesome, amazing people. Set me back a little bit, and I had to give myself grace. I had to say, you know what, Kim, you can't remember everything. You're one person. Even if you write it down, half the time you're not near where you need to write it down, so you write it down on something else and then you forget where you put it. How many of you guys do that? I know I do all the time. So I get to a point where I was just like, all right, Monday, we're just going to get a podcast episode up and we're going to get a YouTube video up. And that's like what we're going to do. We're going to call that good enough. Do my other stuff, but when it comes to the podcast, YouTube video, we're just going to get those up and call it good enough. It might be messy. It might not be edited. It might not be perfect. And I promise I'm still not editing them because I don't have time. I have not had time to sit down and record them in advance enough to sit down and edit them. So here we are. But it is what it is. And it's messy, imperfect action. And messy, imperfect action beats perfection anytime. Because at least it gets done. And done gets you results. Whereas in your head, still trying to formulate the perfect answer, you're still in your head. So, yeah. I had to extend grace to myself. I had to say, okay, you know what? Like, it'll be all right, I promise. Like, you're going to make it through this. No one's going to think any differently of you. In fact, people who know you are going to be like, I can't believe you're making it work. Even if it doesn't fit completely, you're making it work. You're figuring out ways. And as things get more scheduled and there's more of a routine to things or a rhythm. I love, I hate schedules. That word schedules just sets me on edge. But when I heard someone call it a rhythm, I can do that. I can handle rhythms. Let's go with a rhythm of life. Yep. So when we get into our rhythm, things will be easier, and I know that. And so I had to just say, okay, like, take a deep breath. It'll be all right. This past week, I'm on day 8 of #BeastMode30 challenge. And that's a big deal, improving my health and doing a lot of things for myself. And I kind of have been focused on that. That's been a lot of what I've been doing for the last, 8 days, outside of other, mommy stuff and house stuff and other business stuff. And so I had to get to a point where I was like, you're making this a priority, which it's supposed to be a priority because you need to take care of yourself. You need to put that oxygen mask on yourself. You need to take care of yourself so that you can take care of your babies and run your business. And as I got to that point where I really started to realize that, I was like, okay, if we only get YouTube videos up on the days, record and get them up on the days they're supposed to, and one podcast a week, which is what we planned on anyways, and I, kind of float through social media and stuff, we're good. Like, we'll make this work. And I have to allow myself that grace. Things are changing, things are different, and they will get better. They really, really will. This thing has been a lifesaver. I am in, as I said, the Beast Mode 30 challenge. I have to drink a gallon of water a day. This here is a gallon of water. So all I have to do is fill it up once, drink it, be done. But anyways, that is kind of where I'm at, and that is what I want to challenge you all to give yourself grace. Know that whatever you did, it was the best you could. Even if all you could do is simply breathe today, tomorrow is a new day. Don't overload your plate. I know sometimes people look at people like me that have, 2.5-ish businesses, I would say. 2 businesses and a startup, we'll put it that way. And kids and home and, health stuff and all these balls in the air. And they're like, how do you do it? It's exhausting, I'm not going to lie. It is absolutely exhausting. It is also what I enjoy. I enjoy the fast-paced stuff. I just enjoy fast-paced when I pick what it is. A little picky on that right there. But not everybody is that way. And some people just don't have it to take on that much at one time, and that's fine. Pick your priorities. Some days, I don't do anything in certain areas. 5 days a week, my kids go to school right now. So for those hours, I can work on house stuff, I can work on personal stuff, and I can work on business stuff. That's 40 hours a week for me to do that. I can definitely divide up and make that work. Not everybody has that. So work with what you have, figure out your priorities. And even the things, make sure that one of your priorities is something that you love. And always know that things are always able to change. So if you find a goal that you really, really want, you can reverse engineer that and figure out what you need to do starting now, little baby steps that you can take to make that goal a reality. So anyways, I'm going to hop up off of here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and click on my banner above, my Instagram, my Facebook. Go follow and, like my page. On my Instagram is my link tree that has the link to my podcast episodes. So I'm also going to drop that in the description. Probably not the second, but eventually I'll add it in there. So super excited you guys came and, watched this. Share this out if this was helpful at all. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.